Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for C Plus Studios, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. It is fueled, it is powered by the one and only Big Daddy for his crazyhoodies.com. I got that mixed up. I did that backwards, but hey, crazyhoodies.com. Big Daddy, much love, much respect. Let's get right into it, all right? Full gear is upon us tonight. And here's my picks and predictions. I'm going from bottom to top, top to bottom, or just I'm gonna be a bottom guy. That sounds something. The pre-show matches, we got Ricky Starks and Brian Cage in that title eliminator match. So who's gonna face the future AEW champion? I think Brian Cage is going to take that one. Just a feeling. The Best Friends versus the Factory. I feel like the Factory will win, but these are pre-show matches, so I'm not invested in any of these. I'm not even invested in the tournament to see who's going to face Moxley or MJF. So, Sting and Darby Allin versus Jeff Jarrett, Double J. Shut the fuck up, Jeff Jarrett. With Jay Lethal, my boy. Jay Lethal's my boy. I feel like Sting and Darby Allin's going to win this. I just hope so, because I'm like, fuck Jeff Jarrett. And I hope it's a good match. I think it will be a good match. And Sting, man, he's still doing it, baby. And you got Jeff Jarrett, who's just Jeff Jarrett with his guitar. And don't look at me, don't touch me, what are you doing? No. Shut up. Jungle Boy whooshes versus Luchasaurus in a steel cage match. I think this is going to be brutal. It's personal, and I love AEW's style of a steel cage. I really do. When they're showing the preview, I was like, damn, that looks good. That's sexy. That is a sexy steel cage, man. You know, whoever built that, Tony, I like it. It's sexy. I want to build one in my bedroom. I feel Jungle Boy's going to win, but it's going to be a brutal match. It's going to be awesome, man. Saraya versus Britt Baker. Saraya's going to win. It's inevitable. First match back. She's cleared. It's personal between these two. Britt Baker's like, I built AEW. I'm the pulse. You know, it's going to be personal, but I know my girl Britt's going to make Saraya look great. Well, that's up to Saraya too, because I said the same when CM Punk had his first match after so many years. It wasn't that great. You don't come at me at all. Well, you don't want to come at me. CM Punk's debut was very, very rusty. Come on. So I hope Saraya's training up, and I know Britt's going to be the general in that ring. But I know Saraya is going to win. I just had that feeling. This match I really don't care about. Jade versus Nyla Rose for the TBS championship. I don't care, but I'm saying Jade's going to win, because are we really going to interrupt her undisputed? Because she's still undisputed, right? I like usually when these two are on, I kind of just filter out. I'm like, okay. I just don't care for the story we're telling, because Nyla Rose stole Jade's championship, and so now she's like, I'm the TBS champion. Wow, TBS champion. Be so proud. Oh. Then we got a three-way dance here. Wardlow putting the TNT championship on the line versus Samoa Joe, who is the Ring of Honor television champion, versus Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm going with Joe. On this one. Joe's gonna kill you. I think that's what's gonna happen. Joe's going to murder Hobbs and Wardlow and walk out double champ. Boy, Samoa double champ Joe. He's going to kill somebody. This match. Yeah. The AEW Trios Championship match. Death Triangle, who are currently the champions, versus the Elite. I think maybe we're going to get a new gimmick for the Elite, because they've been teasing a lot with those video packages and stuff like that. You know, no more Elite and this and that, being erased. But I think this match is going to just be chaotically awesome. Great spots from the Bucks and Kenny Omega. I'm just happy that they're back. I'm happy that the Elite is back because I do love those dudes. I can't wait. Death Triangle versus the Elite. I picked the Elite to win. And honestly, I don't care who wins just because I know these guys are going to go balls to the wall. All right, the Acclaim putting up those AEW Tag Team Championships on the line against Swerve and Our Glory. The Acclaim's going to win. It's going to be a great tag team match, but I just got a feeling the Acclaim's going to win. Why are you going to stop the Scissor Train? You can't stop the Scissor Train. The Scissor Train is on a roll, okay? And taking away the titles now after that glorious music video they dropped on AEW Dynamite. I watched it like several times, man. Good stuff. The Acclaimed is hot, and I don't think you're going to take those titles. Like I said, Scissor Train, baby. Scissor me, daddy ass! It's going to be good, though. We're going to have daddy ass beat up on Swerve again, I feel. It's just going to be one chaotic awesomeness. All right. Tony Storm's putting up the AEW Women's Championship, not using that other word, against Jamie Hayter. Tony Storm's going to win, but I feel like this is when Thunder Rosa is going to return. I have that feeling, or it's going to be another big shocking return because Full Gear does that. Not Full Gear. AEW does that on these pay-per-views. Somebody comes back, and it's going to be like, oh, shit. So I think Thunder Rosa is going to come back, and then you're going to have the rematch, Tony Storm versus Thunder Rosa, for the AEW Women's Championship. Just calling it right now. Then we have Jericho, the Ocho, versus Bryan Danielson. Claudio and versus Sammy for the Ring of Jericho Championship. Ooh, fatal four-way. I'm thinking they're gonna keep the Ocho alive. They ain't taking that championship. It's gonna be somebody that is worthy of taking that championship. And I'm not saying that the others are not worthy. I just think if they're really building Jericho as this huge threat to Ring of Honor, you're going to keep that championship on him, and it could be with the assist of Sammy being in this match. For the Jericho Appreciation Society, we're going to keep the Ocho alive. My thoughts. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, this main event, Jon Moxley versus MJF. I am heavily invested into this match. I think these two are going to go the distance, and there's been some online talk about how MJF keeps saying the devil's greatest thing is no one knowing the devil, and the devil. But I think the devil is William Regal. The villain of this story is going to help MJF take the championship, and it's going to be huge. Or not. MJF could win cleanly, fairly, because he said, I want you at your best, but MJF likes to play mind games as well. He's really good on that mic. And I think he's going to be really good at this on this match. Both John and him are going to tear each other apart. I already calling it. There's blood. There's going to be blood. There has to be blood. Blood. Someone's bleeding, and I think it's going to be Mox or it's going to be MJF. Someone's going to wear the crimson mask. And I know MJF is walking out with that championship, AEW championship, and I can't wait to see Mr. MJF holding that championship. It's been a long time coming, and I think Moxley's gonna give it to him, and it's gonna be a good match. It's just gonna be a damn good match with some twists and turns. And my prediction was my thoughts was Mr. Regal turning on the Blackpool Combat Club, very short-lived sort of thing, but that's fine. I just can't wait for this main event. It's going to be chaotically awesome. Okay? There is my picks and predictions for Full Gear tonight. Get ready. for a great pay-per-view. This card is stacked. I mean, stacked. Stacked like some nachos with some cheese and some hamburger and some guacamole. It's going to be a good night for the pro wrestling universe, just because we're just enjoying these stories and matches unfold. And here's the Full Gear. After that, tell me what you thought. Tell me what you think of my picks and predictions. What is your picks and predictions, huh? You tell me that. I can't be the only one, right? And after that, like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Jon Moxley, MJF collide this Saturday night at Full Gear, and the AEW World Championship hangs in the balance. Who will leave the Prudential Center?